Okay, these are all the parts now. Had to take this apart. Wasn't in the instruction book. And that base came with it. It's kind of like a hard rubber. It's not metal. These two things came apart. And the fan was inside of it. And that was inside of it, the cover to the base. The instructions come in English and Spanish. And it's not too many pages of them. However, when you look at the pictures, they look like they're copies of scans. So, for whatever reason, they look really clear through this camera, but when you're looking at them, it's really hard to tell what's going on in these pictures. Secondly, make sure you realize that this part that's needed to stop the fan from oscillating is not listed over here. So I got down to the instructions and I'm like, what's this part for? And I found it over here. But other than that, that's all of your instructions right there. Okay, it doesn't tell you in the instructions how to take this off. So I cut off all these tie wraps that were in here. Just pushing this thing, a little tab in here. Pull it out and then pry it out. Okay, it's a bit tedious. I don't know if that's obvious to people or not. It wasn't obvious to me. I didn't want to break it. Okay, we got that off. And there's more parts. Something in here. Oh, there's the base. That's the stand on the base. So the first instruction says set the back grid on the motor shaft. I found that. And of course it has a knob on here, so I'm either going to unscrew it or pull it off. I guess I should look how you actually put the knob on. Tighten is the word and show. You don't see it. So I'm not sure how that knob's supposed to go on. Alright, I figured out how to get it off. It's not in the instructions, but it's written on the knob. Tighten, loosen. So you turn this clockwise and it comes off. I should have wrote that in the manual, but okay, I went to put the back grid on the motor housing. It clips into these four things, except there's only three. One of them is missing. Factory broken. DOA.
As it started, now go.
It's got a hole here and a square. It lines up this hole and square. It's two holes. So this goes on top of here. Snap that. Okay. Step one. Okay, if this is a blacked out instruction, I think I'm taking this little screw, putting it in this hole to keep this cage on. Okay, and I'll get a bit of a semicircle here. We're going to match it up with this whole direction here and put this fan on. Screw this on counterclockwise. And we're going to put the cover on This is vertical, so try to get the words pointing up right, and just look over here. Just going to snap in. Okay, I got this little nut. Use my fingernail, press it in the hole. Hold it in this little screw. Goes on the other side. Just unscrew the bell screw from the telescopic washer. Set the tube inside the base's round space.
Oh no, go now.
A 25 or 2.5 pound weight feather goes on this hole. This is going to go the washer here. And it's going to go into the bottom of this. It's like it caught the first time.
Go.
Okay, you can pull the silver pipe out and tighten this down. Put the fan on top. Tighten that. Okay. This is supposed to go on here. Press down. Okay, so that will work. So let's back up and watch how the assembly works. So if we turn this knob here loose, it allows us to rotate the head up and down. Let's leave it up, tighten it up, and then we turn it on high. So if we come back here, it's the typical fan, it's kind of wobbling. This thing's loose. Lift it up. It should be stuck, yeah, so it's not going to rotate. Push it in, it will rotate. Okay, I got rid of the noise. I had this telescoped all the way out, and I dropped it down like 3 inches. So now it's not as wobbly. I grabbed this stand in one hand and then the little L hook in the other, and I tightened them up, and that tightened that up also. Really had to bear down and tighten it. And then this thing's not clicking and clanking. So, doing a pretty good job. It's a powerful fan. Barely quiet. Got a replacement piece here, new fan. Got that tight. Put that down a couple inches. Really tightened that up. It's a lot more stable. It's a nice fan.